Hello, we're back with another video, and today we're going to be doing Seattle Seahawks, what they need to do to start winning and not be last in their division. We do have Noah back with us today, and we have a special guest, Devin. He is a Seahawks fan and will start and give us his personal opinion and stuff on what they need to do since he's watched all these games. Oh, I forgot they played Vikings. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, from the first thing that I saw when they beat the Colts was Russell Wilson seemed on point. But their defense still sucks. Is that right, Devin? The defense is still as bad as it was last year.
Yes, way worse. I think it's actually worse because we got rid of our star linebacker and KJ Wright.
And then Jared Reed went to the Chiefs.
Yeah, Pete Carroll just gave away our whole defense. So.
Right. The first game you lost of the season was to the Titans, and I bet you Derrick Henry had 182 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, 2 touchdowns, 343 yards. So offense is not what lost the game. Bobby Wagner had a really good game.
Yeah, and against the Titans, it went into overtime, so it wasn't. It
was a good game, but I mean, I don't know what happened. Devin, what happened in that overtime? Because they only won by a field goal. So
what happened was, I think Russell Wilson threw an incomplete pass to Tyler Lockett. And then they got the ball back, and Derrick Henry ran for 40-something yards, and then we stopped them on 4th down. We got the ball back again, and they stopped us again, and then we stopped them again, but they kicked the field goal to win the game.
Oh, okay. So then that makes better sense now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, my first off personal opinion, they play the Saints next week with. Hopefully they sign Cam Newton. If they are going to use Geno Smith again, that's a loss. And they are last in the division, I'm pretty sure. Yep. 2-4. I mean, not by much. 49ers are 2-3.
Yeah, they beat the 49ers though, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that extra loss is what's hurting them.
Yeah.
Cardinals are outstanding, and the Rams are outstanding. I don't have them winning the division this year, sadly.
No, I don't have them winning the division. I have them at least finishing 3rd.
Yeah, but
once Russell Wilson comes back.
But Jamal Adams, that free agent pickup, which I thought was going to be spectacular, didn't do anything.
Mm-mm.
He got
Jamal Adams is playing he doesn't know what he's doing, and he did really well last year. This year he's acting like he's been quiet. Nobody's heard about him. It's been Bobby Wagner. Nobody else. We got rid of Shaquem Griffin, our best cornerback.
Yeah, that when I saw that he went to Jaguars, I'm like, they are just making their defense 10 times worse.
Did they even trade him, or did they just release him?
I think they released him in free agency.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
still have his brother on our team. We still have his brother.
At least you got his brother.
Yeah.
But the first thing I'm going to say of what they need to do to start winning is heal Russell Wilson. That needs... He's been the spark on the Seahawks. I was watching some film earlier, and Geno Smith is not the worst, but he's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost beat the Steelers.
Exactly.
But then fumbled in overtime.
And
that
was just all TJ Watt right there.
Yeah, TJ Watt was really good. TJ Watt is really good.
Mm-hmm. Defensive Player of the Year possibly right there.
Yeah, I mean, what was Geno Smith, 1 touchdown, 209 yards. Alex Collins had not even the freaking starting running back had 101 yards. I mean, I don't even see where is Is he injured? Chris Carson?
Chris Carson injured his back, and
Okay.
he's gonna be out for a little bit.
Alright. Well, heck, neither QB's had a good game. Besides... Oh, crap, I accidentally clicked on the video. Besides, Big Ben threw for 229 yards. Yeah. Harris didn't have had a good game. They didn't even have Juju in this game.
No, isn't he out for the year?
Yeah, he is. Minka Fitzpatrick had 7 tackles, so led the team in tackles that game. So really, besides TJ Watt, they don't have that good of a defense. Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick is good, but he's been overrated the past 2 years.
Yeah. Well, their linebackers are decent.
Yeah. TJ Watt makes them look good, to be honest with you. Seahawks,
he
Seahawks beat
dominated that game.
49ers by 7 points. So, Noah, if you have one thing about what they need to do to win, what would that be?
I'm gonna say because their defense is kind of, it's already gonna it's not gonna be good probably this year.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be one of those things where the defense is, they're gonna have some stops, but the offense is gonna have to score, and of course they're gonna have Russell Wilson out for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But they'll have Russell Wilson out for a couple weeks. But if they sign Cam Newton, that should help, especially because after the Saints, they play the Jaguars, and then they have the Packers, which is going to be a loss.
Yeah.
Cardinals they have a pretty tough schedule, except they have 4 teams they can definitely beat: the Jaguars, Washington, 49ers, and Texans.
Yeah.
And Lions, actually. So.
Yeah, so 5. I mean, if they can sign Cam
I'm just
Newton...
gonna say this: the only way we are going to win games is because of Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, if Cam Newton comes back... I mean, if Cam Newton gets signed, Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, that's better weapons than he's had in his whole career.
Yeah.
He'll blow out the Saints, blow out the Jaguars, probably lose by 3 to 7 points to Packers, blown out by Cardinals,
Yeah.
destroy Washington. 49ers defense is good, so I don't want to say blow them out, but touchdown or 2 touchdowns.
Their secondary is bad, though, so...
Yeah. Well, not
Really
when they're
bad.
healthy. They have a
Yeah,
lot of
but-
injuries again, which is sad.
Mhm.
They're
The thing
blow
is,
out the
I'm
Texans.
Yeah. I'm glad that the Saints don't have Michael Thomas right now, because if they had Michael Thomas
Yeah.
and Alvin Kamara, and Alvin Kamara is still playing, I'm scared of him the most on their team. I'm not really scared of Jameis Winston, but
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
they'll have
Michael
10
Thomas is supposed to be back next week or the week after.
yeah. So we just avoided him,
Yeah,
but
they do play Lions the week 17. Should be an easy game
If we
even
lose
without
to
Russell
Lions-
Wilson.
yeah. Well, Russell Wilson's coming back in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
He had got surgery.
Yeah,
Finger.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still it's not even halfway through the season yet. They can still
Yeah.
turn around and win every game from now, and perhaps go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if they
Mhm.
finish 3rd in the division, they could go to the playoffs if they beat out every other team.
Yeah, our problem is gonna be Rams and Cardinals.
Yeah, you're not winning those games.
No.
I have no faith
Even
in
though
that.
if we beat the Cardinals, where's the Cardinals? They're still gonna be undefeated then.
Cardinals
I just think the Cardinals are just on a steamroll right now. They're just they're just too good.
I do not think that they will be undefeated, but they're definitely not going to have more than 5 losses. So, or
Yeah,
4.
they're gonna become like 14-3.
I mean, last year by week 8 they went 6-2, and they finished 8-8. So, I mean, I
that
love
was because of
Kyler
had a
Murray.
slump.
Yeah, I love Kyler Murray. I love DeAndre Hopkins. I love the add of AJ Green. But you didn't. I mean, you got the first white corner in the NFL at the moment, and he's doing amazing. Byron Murphy, the only white corner to start, and he's I think he's a rookie this year. I want to say he's a rookie.
I think he is, but I thought he got straight from another team.
I haven't ever heard of him, so I'm just gonna say he's a rookie.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him until this year.
Yeah.
So.
But they do play the Bears, which Justin Fields is starting to get the hang of things. But by then, by then Justin Fields probably will have the hang of things, because that would be week 16. Seahawks defense is not really that good at pass rushing. I mean, you ain't got to be worried about pass rushing as long as it's better than the Chiefs' pass rush. But their pass rush and how fast Justin Fields is, I'm not going to have them sack Fields once that game.
Well, I think that they can beat the Bears, even without Wilson.
I mean, not without Wilson. If they had Cam Newton, yes. Geno Smith, no.
See, the thing is, I think Russell Wilson could come back and be great, but I think that finger is just going to be bothering him throughout the whole rest of the season.
Yeah, that finger is going to hurt for a while.
And I understand, because you should have seen his face during the Steelers game. He wanted to be on that field so bad that
yeah, I saw his injury against the Rams when he threw the ball and he hit the guy's helmet.
Yeah, Aaron Donald told me he about sacked him too.
Yeah, that looked really bad. I felt terrible. I've always loved Russell Wilson, so that kind of hurt.
Yeah. It's kind of sad not to see Russell Wilson play, and because he's a fun player to watch. In my opinion, he's a really good quarterback. He might not be the best, but he's a great quarterback. And seeing him not play, and Geno Smith starting over him is right to see on my eye.
Yeah. As a long-time Seahawks fan, yeah, that's definitely a whole lot different.
So, and knowing that Geno Smith has not done other teams worries me.
Yeah, the only thing I would have to be worried about right now isn't even on the offense. What Russell Wilson will be back. You can win the game with a decent offense. You can't win games with a terrible offense. Chiefs have proved that. Chiefs are, I mean, after this week, they ain't ranked 32nd, I don't think. But.
You talking about, you said offense, you meant defense?
Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, they definitely ain't ranked 32nd in defense anymore. Because they had a great show out against Washington. But the Seahawks, that you don't see any plays from them. Like, I keep up with NFL on Instagram. You don't see anything about Jamal Adams besides when he said he's the best in the nation and he got hit in the face with a football.
Exactly. See, that one play, I don't know who it was versus. I think it was versus Titans, where he was ahead of Julio Jones. No, it was Deshaun Jackson. And he was ahead of Deshaun Jackson by like a mile. And he could have easily turned around and caught the ball, but he tripped over.
I saw that.
Backwards and then Deshaun almost
I saw
that. Yeah.
It was a 75-yard touchdown, I'm pretty sure. It was 75 yards okay. I thought it was a touchdown.
He ran out of and Matthew Stafford threw a touchdown to Tyler Higbee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, the few short list what I have about Seahawks, what they need to do to improve and not try and finish last in the division, is before the trade deadline, get another good corner, get some better pass rush, get a good backup safety to Jamal Adams that can play strong safety better than your free safety. And offense-wise, that O-line is dreadful.
Yeah, it's worse than the Bengals right now. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, I hate seeing Geno Smith. Some of his times he got sacked wasn't even his fault. He was in the pocket, should have been protected. But he had like 3 seconds to throw the ball. Even 7-on-7, you get 5.
The thing is, I want to bring this to Stephon Gilmore when he got released by the Patriots. I wanted them to sign him so bad because we need him.
Yeah, that
And I was
that
really
whole
upset
thing
when
was
he went to the
weird.
Panthers.
That whole thing was
Yeah.
weird. I didn't understand that at all. He got
Yeah,
released but got
I-
traded.
I honestly did not think that they could trade. I forgot, or I just did not realize it. So I don't think many teams even thought about that. So
They maybe didn't sign him off their contract yet, which could be. I mean,
I was just confused on why the Patriots even released him anyway.
well, he can't play till week. This is the first week he can play. It was week 7.
Mm-hmm.
But
I wonder who the Panthers are facing.
I have no idea. But they have the second best defense, so Gilmore is either gonna not do anything or make it better. So it was a low risk, high reward for him. I mean, besides they are paying him a lot, so
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Well, of course, we'll be talking about the Vikings another time, but just the Panthers did have the best secondary this season until they played the Vikings.
yeah. And now I think it's second in the league
Yeah.
because they were talking about that while I was watching Monday night with the Titans and the Rams. They were talking about the second best defense in the league.
Hmm.
But Seahawks need Wilson back because he's probably the best leader on that team besides Bobby Wagner. Jamal Adams isn't a team leader. He's selfish. I didn't like Jamal Adams when he was with the Jets. When he demanded his release, that was when I started badly disliking him. He became overrated. People said that he was better than Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, he did
Matthews-
play very well last year, but he's just
Yeah.
gonna. I mean, you can't say that he's not gonna play good this year because he hasn't so far, but he can still.
Yeah, he
He
can
could
turn
Turn
around.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they really need him to do that
Yeah,
to start winning games.
he's fast, and they've been using him what he's good at, rushing the QB.
He had the most sacks last year from a safety,
Yeah.
and he I think if I'm not mistaken, he was the best sack. Well, not like defensive lineman sacking, but like best strong safety sacking. And Tyrann Mathieu is really good. He's good at pass coverage.
Yes, he's great at pass coverage. He's great at run coverage. He's great at rushing the QB as well. I mean, that his fractured thumb in the Washington game definitely hurt, but
Mm-hmm.
But-
I wanted y'all to get who the Texans released.
yeah,
No,
I was
he's
hoping for him. He's going to Green Bay now, though. But
Huh.
Noah, what's your list of things Seahawks need to do?
I'm gonna say that their offense is gonna have to just try to score every time, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, because the defense is. I mean, hopefully they can get some people out of someone out of free agency maybe or trade, but the offense is gonna have to score for them to win games. So that's the first thing and of course Russell Wilson comes back in a couple weeks or whatever, so that'll help. But yeah.
Alright, Devin, what's your list of things that they need to improve on or do differently to start winning and not finish last?
Well, like Noah said, they're going to have to score almost every single drive, if not all of them. And then it comes to the defense, which they are going to have to fix. We're not going to win games without I understand we have offense, but we need defense. So we can at least get a lead and don't let them score any points. But knowing how our general manager works, that's not going to happen because he is stupid. So
Alright.
that's my list of things.
Right now they're 2-4. I'm gonna have them finish out. This is if they don't sign Cam Newton. 2-5, 3-5, 3-6, 3-7, 4-7, 5-7, 6-7, 6-8, 7-8, 8-8, 8-9. It's my final prediction for them.
Okay.
I'd say that's probably
That's if they don't sign Cam Newton.
Hmm.
And
Well, I'm gonna.
he should be, and Russell Wilson should be back by Cardinals, so maybe he wins once against the Cardinals. I'm not gonna give him the
Yeah,
doubt for it, but
the the last game of the season for the Seahawks and the Cardinals is the week 18, and obviously, but they play each other, and the Cardinals, depending on how they play throughout the season, they might not have to play their starters.
well, in that case,
So,
if Seahawks still play their unless Seahawks get locked in playoffs sooner, they will have to play their starters to get a win.
Yep.
Because that win over
I think-
Cardinals would be big for them.
Yeah, I think that would if we would beat the Cardinals in Week 18, and we need that win. That's
Yeah.
gonna fire us up for the playoffs.
Yeah, that would put you 9-8.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do actually like the one extra game because it decides so much now. You can't finish 500.
Exactly. And if we do manage to make the playoffs, then what if we're gonna have to end up facing the Cardinals in playoffs if we do make it, or the Rams, and that's gonna be tough games right there, really tough, because Matthew Stafford wants it, Kyler Murray wants it, but Russell Wilson wants it also.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have.
So-
I think Seahawks are maybe just in rebuild mode.
yeah.
Seahawks need
Definitely
to
rebuild.
rebuild. Wilson's getting old. They got some good wide receivers, but Tyler Lockett's 28 or 29. He's
Yeah,
gonna,
DK
he's gonna
Metcalf
get to
the younger.
30 and start regressing a little bit. DK Metcalf
Yeah.
probably will.
He's 25.
Yeah, he's a very young, very good wide receiver. They can use him if they don't trade him or get rid of him.
He won't. I don't think that.
Yeah, no.
But-
See, the thing is, I think people I don't like when people compare DK Metcalf to Megatron, or
Yeah,
all
I hate
these
it when
wide
they do that
receivers
to
when-
young wide receivers. I mean, older
And then
ones
they
like
just end up
DeAndre
bad.
Hopkins, that's fine.
Yeah, and you just can't How do you compare DK Metcalf to Megatron? I understand DK Metcalf can catch sometimes, but he's not nearly as good as he is because he's so young.
Yeah, he has big potential.
Yeah, very big potential.
But
And Tyler Lockett just
he's there as he can be
he's
a
great.
good second string wide receiver. But
Yeah,
I bet
spot
y'all
receiver.
give him up after next year or two.
I think it was Tyler Lockett.
You're not going to be able to
Yeah.
afford both. You're not. That's
yeah.
just the thing.
Tyler Lockett is one of those guys that he has good route running, and he can catch really well, even though he's so small. And I think kind of like Adam Thielen, and Adam Thielen's 31 or 32 now, and he's still playing really good. So
Yeah, Adam Thielen's been underrated this year, but Tyler Lockett, unless he proves that he could even be a first string
Mhm.
against DK Metcalf, they may let go of him in the next 3-4 years because he's just going to cost them too much, and NFL's a big business.
Yeah. And Tyler Lockett, I would hate to see him go to another team, but if he does go to another team, I would want him to probably go to Washington so he can play with Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. They're both really good, fast, and really good at catching. Have you seen it? There's one catch where Tyler Lockett, I think we're in a color rush uniform, and Tyler Lockett caught the ball he was outside in the end zone, the left corner, and he caught toe tapping.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
best
this
catch I've ever
video
seen.
is going to be really long, so I'm going to just go
Okay.
and do a little shorter than what I wanted to, but my prediction for Seahawks is 8-9, 9-8, mid-range. If they can beat the Cardinals once, that's going to be big for them. But that's going to be end of the video today with Noah and Devin, and we're going to have a Cowboys video, maybe with a special guest being Blaine. Do not know yet. And then we're just beyond the week 7. And then we'll probably have some more on the next year teams after this week. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the video. Like, subscribe, and goodbye, y'all.